Born on a mountaintop in Tennessee, greenest state in the land of the free. Raised in the woods so's he knew every tree. Killed him a bar when he was only 3. Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier. Fought single-handed through the Injun War till the creeks was whipped and peace was in store. And while he was handling this risky chore, made himself a legend forevermore. Davy Crockett, the man who don't know fear. He went off to Congress and he served a spell, fixing up the government and laws as well. Took over Washington, so we heard tell, and patched up the crack in the Liberty Bell. Davy Crockett, seeing his duty clear. When he come home, his politicking done. The Western March had just begun, so he packed his gear and his trusty gun and lit out a grinning to follow the sun. Davy Crockett, heading out west again.
An exercise in elementary perception, ladies and gentlemen. No chicanery is involved, no natural laws are violated. See for yourselves, neither voodoo, hoodoo, nor Hindu. Prestidigitation, ladies and gentlemen, an old and honorable art. Now watch the little P, and now you see it, and now you don't. Who will try his luck? The man wins, the man loses. The fickleness of fortune, ladies and gentlemen. The hand is not necessarily quicker than the eye. You there, buckskins, you look like sharp lads. Here's your chance at edification and profit.
Oh, don't reckon I hold much with gambling, mister.
A woodsman, a long hunter and far traveler such as you, troubled by moral scruples?
Well, I don't figure gambling's out and out wicked, if that's what you mean. But it sure as tarnation is foolish.
Oh, come. It's foolish to win handsomely, as my sharp-eyed friend here did a few minutes ago.
Well, now, Mr. Thimblerig, I never gamble for money, but I might just take one go to see which of us treats the crowd.
Choose. So she lies there, does she, Hawkeye? Very well, let's see.
I always like to do my own peeking, Thimblerig.
Oh, you like...
I reckon you didn't catch my friend's name. It's Davy Crockett.
Davy Crockett.
Now, how about that treat?
Nothing I like better than a good loser, Thimblerig.
I'm hoist on my own petard, brought low by the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune. Belly up, boys, the drinks are on me.
Oh, there you are. Hey, Davy. Ain't you gonna get no sleep?
I've been doing some thinking.
Me too. You know, we're pretty far down the river. Ain't it about time we decided where we're going?
Always have had a pretty good idea.
Where?
Texas independence threatened. General Santa Anna vows to expel settlers.
Texas? Why, we got the whole tarnal country to choose from, and you gotta pick... Well, there's the Rocky Mountains with valleys no man ever set foot in. And there's the Santa Fe country stretching clear out to California. And Oregon with thousands of miles of rivers and forests just teeming with game, and you have to head off for Texas. Well, there's nothing there but a mess of trouble.
Americans in trouble.
Yeah, a bunch of crazy fools are trying to take on a whole army. They're so far away from the rest of the country, they know they ain't gonna get no help. Bunch of rock-headed idiots that won't quit because they think they're right. How soon you reckon we'll be headed out that way?
Right after we get to Little Rock,
You gonna turn in?
I reckon.
Why,
Why, in my day, no finer thespian than I ever trod the boards. Oh, and now behold my low estate. A magnificent birthright flung willfully into the gutter, a superb inheritance of mind and body squandered recklessly in the muck of the common herd, talents dissipated, courage abandoned, character destroyed. Gentlemen, the very one for whom I've been waiting. You know, sir, 'tis truly written, hope springs eternal. Now, I've been thinking that I might yet find redemption in the company of some peerless paragon of manhood and virtue such as yourself. You too, of course.
In other words, you sort of want Davy to be your backbone.
Backbone? Well, that's putting it rather bluntly, sir. I am, in point of fact, offering the Colonel my incomparable companionship.
Well, me and Russell are figuring on heading down Texas way. That ain't no country these days for a man with wobbly knees.
There are times when cowardice is a virtue, my dear Colonel. It makes choosing a course so very simple. Now, I know nothing of this Texas of which you speak, but I do know the fury of the outraged minions of the law, and as a consequence, I fear what lies behind me far more than the unknown which lies ahead. Now, surely, sir, you'll not deny me the pleasure of your illustrious company.
Well, look, in the morning, don't forget this was your idea.
Don't worry, in the morning, he won't remember nothing.
Well, there she is, Texas. A man keeps moving around all his life looking for his own particular paradise. I reckon I've found mine. There's plenty of room out there for every dream I ever had.
Yeah, there's room, all right. Too much of it. I miss them green hills of Tennessee.
A desolate, desiccated desert, untouched by the hand of man and God alike.
Well, there's somebody around, and they know we're here.
Indians?
Probably Comanches.
Comanches? You mean that barbaric horde they call the Cossacks of the plains?
Yep, same critters. Hadn't we better be getting out of here?
What unearthly manifestation is that?
Supposing we find out.
What's the matter, Thimblerig? Ain't you got no curiosity?
Very little.
Savages? Sound like the whole Comanche nation.
Whatever it is, we gotta see it. We was born too late to see buffalo in Tennessee.
Not buffalo, bison.
There's your Comanches.
Reckon that's what stampeded them.
That Injun's crazy. He's heading straight into that prairie dog town.
Don't just stand there. Give me a hat. Bite off more than you can chew, Davy?
Well, he might not look it, but he's a top lot of Indian. Hey, patch him up. He'll make us a real good guide. Just can't hardly wait to sink my teeth in this buffalo meat.
Your friend's awake.
Good. Think I'll have a palaver with him.
Can the Colonel actually converse with that aborigine?
Watch. He says he's hungry.
This, speech?
Sure, it's good anywhere. It's the only way one tribe can talk to another. Davy learned it from the Shawnee. He's telling Davy something about himself, but I can't get it all.
Near's I make out, this Indian's had a hard time. He's been on many war parties, never got a scalp. The medicine man took a shine to a squaw and kicked him out of the tribe. And on top of that, his pony fell down and he lost a buffalo.
With all his busted luck, you sure you still want him for a guide?
It's lucky we ran into him. If we'd have kept on the way we was going, we'd have lost our hair.
Lost our hair. Oh.
Smells good. Says he's willing to join us and lead us to a white settlement.
How far?
One moon to the southwest.
Well, I, for one, do not trust that perfidious savage.
Well, you better trust him. He's the only one that knows the trail to the next water hole.
You know, busted luck, you might have a sore head, but there's sure nothing wrong with your stomach.
I say, Colonel, Russell, do you really think that filthy green stuff is fit to drink?
I don't know, it's wet. I beg your pardon.
Russell brings bad news, men. The defense of the Alamo rests on us alone. Now, I won't minimize the gravity of our situation. General Santa Anna has nearly 5,000 men massed against us. Now, I can't force you beyond patriotism and your own conscience. While it's still dark, there's time to slip off to safety. I won't blame any man who doesn't stay. Those who stay, cross over the line.
Boys, I don't think I can make it myself. I sure would appreciate it if some of you had helped me across.
Thank you, men.
Outpost been relieved yet?
About an hour ago. Everything's quiet, Davy.
With the breeches flapping.
Run up the flag.
Here they come! What's that bugle call they were playing?
That's our signal for no quarter.
Yeah? Well, they'll be playing that again.
Let's swing the cannon. Come on.
Change, strap iron, give anything. Fire in the hole!
Give him what for, Davy.
Storybooks tell they were all cut low, but the truth of it is, this just ain't so. Their spirits will live and their legends grow, as long as we remember the Alamo. Davy Crockett and Crockett's Company. Davy Crockett, fighting for